welcome again for a video on the US markets of Finastro cycles with respect to astrology, nature cycles, and market cycles. My name is Nitin Bandari, and I am going to do some research and show you some research on Mercury retrograde and what has happened to the US markets, especially to the S&P 500. So let's start. Mercury retrograde is starting from today, 30th of April, late night Indian time to 21st of February. This is a period uh, for 3 weeks when the planet Mercury in the sky becomes a kind of stationary at one place, and the power becomes very much magnified as seen from the Earth. Mercury rules trading, Mercury rules communication, and it has an impact on the all the financial markets across the globe. So let's see what happens when Mercury goes retrograde and what happens to the financial market, especially S&P 500. So this is a research I did. The software I use is a Fibonacci Galactic Trader, and uh, this software I have my add-on to do the research like Mercury retrograde here, and you put the Mercury retrograde, you right click and run quick statistics, and you get all the data in the past what has happened during the Mercury retrograde. There is a YouTube video on the Mercury on these add-ons on the PAS, the Fibonacci Galactic Trader YouTube channel. So you can refer that, or you can Google Nitin Bandari add-on on Fibonacci Galactic Trader, and you can understand how does these Excel sheets work. Okay, so this is a detail which software calculates, and I take it from here and I take it into the my Excel sheet, and then I see that what happens during this phase. So let's do this. Okay, so here we have total 126 instances since 1980, and out of that 81 times during this phase, uh, S&P is up and 45 times it is down. This is a very vague how you will determine it is the ratio is not great one. So how you will determine that which direction market is going and how you trade this one. So first we see that uh, how much percentile up or down it happens during this phase. So if you see between 0 to 1%, 16 time up and 12 time down, 1 to 2%, 21 times up and 6 time down, and 2 to 4%, 30th time up and 12 time down. So basically if you see all of that, this looks more prominent with respect to the performance of S&P 500 during this phase. If I take cumulative 1 to 4% move, which is very normal and minimal, that's 67 times it is up and 30 times it is down. So if I calculate both of them, there's a 97 times market moves either 1 to 4% up or 1 to 4% down during this phase. But if you see, this is a final outcome from the day of ingress to the day of exit. Means the day Mercury turns retrograde to the day Mercury turns direct. Now, if we see and we further dissect this table, so what we can do in every sign, you can do the research that in every sign what has happened. So for example, let's do the Mercury is in the Aquarius. Aquarius is a 11th sign, and Mercury is going retrograde in Aquarius. Let's see. Okay, so this is a sign Aquarius, and Mercury is right now turning retrograde. This is a first Fab chart. So Mercury is stationary right now at this moment. If you see that it is stationary, it is tonight it is turning retrograde at 27 degrees and of Aquarius. So Aquarius is the 11th sign. So what we did, we choose from this and we just select only Aquarius and see what happens. So how many instances now got? This is further. So we got total uh, 12 times Mercury was retrograde in Aquarius since 1980. Okay, now how many times it is up out of 12 times? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's equal. It's a 50-50. Either it will be up or either it will be down. The good thing is that up move is stronger in percentile and down move is not very strong. So maximum it drops is up to 5%, 4, 5%, three instances. And oh no, this is another one. Okay, I missed this. So yeah, it's equal. Both way it is up and down, both are equal. And minimum it drops 7% and maximum it goes up 4.52%. So actually it's other way around. If it drops hard. Now in this case, what happens when the day Mercury turns retrograde and how much percentile it goes up from the day of ingress. So from the day of ingress, if you see this column here, it goes uh, okay, select all. Yeah, so let me go back. Here you go. Okay, so from the day of ingress it goes down how much percent? Average is 3.39%, and the range is between minimum. It is nothing. It's just the day of ingress. The low price and the ingress price is same, and so say 0.01% to maximum it drops to the 10%, but average price is around 3.39%. So what we are expecting, if this market continue to fall, right now the S&P is also correcting, all the markets are correcting. So if it continues to fall, it will drop average 3 4%, and from there it will start going up. If it doesn't drop, what happens the other way around? From the day it goes ingress and it starts rallying. So how much it rallies? It rallies average 3%. But if you see the rally, its average is 3% because of two or three lower percentile gains. But most of the time it has rallied more than 2%. If you see 80% of the time. So which means if the S&P starts rallying from Monday, it may rally for more than 2%. It is an expectation, and once this more than 2% rally is done, then it starts dropping. So if it rallies, it will make a high. This column is a high column. So if it makes a rally, it will make a high before 6th or 7th day of the before 6th or 7th day from the day of turning retrograde. So next week, if it rallies, maybe on the Monday itself or Tuesday or any days it rallies and it makes a high, that could be the high, and then it starts dropping. If it continues drop Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday up to until Friday, then it will make a bottom and then it will rally. So this is how I use a Mercury retrograde instead of making a hue and cry about the Mercury retrograde, that market doesn't go anywhere, market doesn't make a trend. uh, it all depends that what are other aspects present during that phase. Now there is another important phenomena which is going on astrologically, that Saturn, the planet of restriction, is making a square aspect to the Uranus, which is a planet of breakdowns. So this is applying, this is a 5 degrees of Saturn, this is 6 degrees, and this will go exact in the third week of February, which is around 20th of February, 18, 19, 20th or 21st of February. and those days will become very important. They are very strong reversal time zones. Now another aspect to support Mercury retrograde, and if it rallies by any chance, so what is the another aspect which can help to rally the Mercury during this Mercury retrograde? uh, the Venus, which is at the 27 degrees right now, on Monday it will change the sign. So whenever a planet changing a sign, that is also a reversal aspect. So maybe for a day, market may temporarily rally, or market make a sharp short term move, and then it makes a top from there. So overall, the Mercury retrograde for US market, as we saw, that it is a positive by huge margin, that it is up. But when it cracks very hard. So let's see that overall what happens if in all the signs, uh, only on the drop and only on the gain side what happens. So just we see that overall only downside, only upside, how much it gains. So overall, if it gains how many percentile at on the average. So we select all these and we see that here, on an average 2.5% S&P gains. But what happens if it drops? So let's see, we remove the up moves and we just see down one. Now you will see that what is a down move. Down move is a 4%. So average 2% gain versus average 3.67% drop. So if it drops, the drop will be more severe than the rally. Okay, so let's see another thing on the cycles perspective. I would like to continue and update from my last video on the S&P 500, that we caught the top uh, during last 3-4 days period, and we have been analyzing this. And my first video, it was expecting a prices to reach here somewhere, and my second video, I told that this top is already in, market will not cross this top. And it was around, I think, the scandal day, and then market started correcting. And right now, if you see, to continue from last analysis, this is a trend line which I drew, which is important. Uh, it it failed to cross above this, and it is falling now. And if you see that, it is closed exactly on an important moving average. It has closed at 23.6% retracement, which is a retracement from the whole bigger cycle. It is close below this short-term trend line. What else? It is close below this point, which is a first rally point. So I always give importance to the first rally point. So this point is important. This point is very important. So if you see that this point was important, it is now failed because it couldn't cross the this point on this positive day. So now this point has become important, and until unless S&P is below this point, I think there is a fair chances that it will try to uh, come between this area 3606 to 3528. And if you see, this is a Jupiter price line here, and Jupiter and Mars price line are merging here. Then I have this Gann reversal and my natural reversal dates, which are falling on 5th of February plus minus 2 days, and the bigger one is 22nd of February. So we have to see that this cycle, how this cycle unfolds. My bias, as I have been telling, that is bearish as long as prices are below this. Uh, it may try to go above this because we are expecting a bounce back, but if it doesn't go below above this also, then there is a possibility that there will be a severe sell-off in next few weeks. Thank you for watching this. If you like these videos and this astrological interpretations on the financial market with the along with the technical indicators which I use, please like, subscribe, and share with others so others also get benefit. Thank you so much. Happy trading. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great weekend.